Anthony Rota. Nazi II. After honoring a man who served in the World War II. He resigned in the face of pressure. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy visited House of Commons last week. And President of Canadian Parliament resigned days after honoring a man who fought in Nazi unit during World War II. The Speaker Anthony Rota, who addressed the Canadian MPs in Ottawa in the afternoon, said that he resigned with a heavy heart. "This House is on any of us. Therefore, I have to resign as your Speaker," said Yaroslav Hunka, who invited Hunka to private parliamentary session in House of Commons on Friday. Recognized 98-year-old child as hero of Ukraine. Hunka worked at the 14th Waffen Grenadier Department of Nazis' SS military unit of Nazi. The participation of Zelenskyy and Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, including the House of Commons, including Tuesday afternoon in Parliament, defender groups, Canadian deputies and even the senior members of his Liberal Party, calling for resignation calls. Parliament in Parliament. I repeat my deep regret for my mistake to recognize an individual at home. This has painted public and communities' addition to recognition of public, including Jewish community in Canada and around world. Well, survivors of Nazi savages Poland. Well, other nations, he said. Rota. His resignation will enter into force at the end of the day on Wednesday. He added, the Canadian legislators from all major parties called on Rota to resign. Canada Foreign Minister Melanie Joly said that episode was shameful to House and Canadians on Tuesday morning. And I think Speaker should listen to the members of House and take steps, he said. Peter Julian, Home Leader of New Progressive New Democratic Party, said Rota made Rota unforgivable mistake that left whole House unquestionable. Julian asked about his resignation in the afternoon of Tuesday. Told reporters, this should somehow take a step to ensure that it does not take place in a Canadian Parliament. He said, the authority added to the next Speaker when the vote would take place. The President House of Commons is elected by Members Parliament to chair proceedings in chamber. Zelenskyy, a Jewish on Friday, has addressed the Canadian parliamentarians since Russia launched a full-scale occupation of its country in February last year. The Russian authorities justified their attacks on Ukraine as part of the seizure pressure. Russia said that Hunka's honor in Canada was ugly. Many Western countries, including Canada, raised a young generation did not know who or was fighting during the Second World War. And they do not know anything about the threat of fascism. Roland Paris, Director Institute Public and International Relations at the University Ottawa, said Rota's quick apologizing at beginning this week. He said that he did not go forward enough. Paris was very harmful. Our Parliament and Ukrainian partners, and everywhere is very dist.